you guys, welcome to my channel today. So I'm going to be doing another hair information video talking about dry brittle hair and what are good products to use if you are suffering from dry hair, brittle hair, or hair that is breaking. Now, the one thing I do want to reiterate is it is important to trim your ends. So if you do see that you have split ends, trim those as soon as you can and then start applying these products to treat your hair from becoming dry and brittle and getting those split ends. So when I think about moisturizing hair and dry brittle hair and what are good products that actually bring moisture to the hair and retain it for more than just that moment of you applying it, let's start with shampoos. So I have three shampoos that are like a must for me when it comes to moisture to my hair. They last long. I've had these shampoos, well, two of them I've had for like over a year. And oh, excuse me, if I got the hiccups all of a sudden. And then this one is, I think I had it for like over 6 months. So the first one is Donna's Recipe. I love this moisturizing shampoo. A little goes a long way, so it's very lathering and it's super moisturizing to the hair, and it smells so good, and the smell actually lasts throughout like my entire day. So I think this is worth it. This is a really good moisturizer, and I just love her products. I think she's done really well, and I'm happy to have bought this. So this is one. I'll set that there. And then the second one I got was from Ross. Actually, this is a Shea Moisture Power Green Shampoo. I've had this for years. I got this at the spur of the moment. I saw it and I thought moringa is really good for the hair. Avocado is really good for moisturizing. It has kale, matcha green tea, and it has a green algae. So this is a really good shampoo when it comes to replenishing moisture, bringing moisture back to your hair, as well as protecting your hair strands so your hair don't break. The moringa is really good for hair strengthening. We know avocado is good for hair growth as well as moisture retention. And kale is just good for the inside and outside of the body. I eat kale often. It has a lot of vitamins in it. So I feel like this is a really, really good shampoo for moisture and nourish. And it's for weak, dull, curly, coily hair. So anybody with a hair texture, anybody with a hair type, this is a shampoo for you. And this was like $7, but I'm pretty sure you can find this on Amazon or anywhere. It's a Shea Moisture Power Greens shampoo. I'll sit that there. And then lastly, the one I love next is a Artesian Moisture Rich Sulfate Free Shampoo. This has almond oil and coconut oil in it. I love how gentle this moisturizer is. It's super, super gentle. It's like a gel base. So and a little bit of lavender. But other than that, it's really well. I love how moisturizing it is. It's very good slip, so like I can detangle my hair, put my hair in twist, and then wash the conditioner out and then apply whatever products I'm using next. So it's definitely a good transition into detangling and styling your hair. This is the other one. Oh, let me turn it around so you can see. This is the other one. This is the Maui Curl Quench Coconut Oil and Aloe Vera. So this one has shea butter aloe vera. This one has coconut aloe vera. This is for thick curly hair. So this is for girls who got really thick texture hair, whether it's curly or deep wave. This really gets into your hair and penetrates. I love the detangling of these two conditioners because when I'm in the shower, I'm really just trying to wash my hair real quick with my shampoo twice, you know. And then I'll go in with my conditioner, and then when I go in my conditioner, I like to just slip it, detangle it, and rinse it out. Probably leave it in for 2 to 3 minutes, maybe like take a bath first and then wash it out. But typically, I don't really like go over the top of my conditioners because they're really like a rinse out. So it takes about 2 to 3 minutes and my hair is out. So I think that it's not that important to invest like really expensive into it, but you definitely want to make sure you're getting moisturizing conditioners because you don't want to be stripping your hair and then putting back moisture with your moisturizing shampoo and then stripping it again with your conditioner. You want to kind of keep the process of the moisture in your hair. So these are the two good ones. And let's move on to the leave-in conditioners. So with my leave-in conditioners, I've chosen some different ones based on variety of what I'm doing with my hair. So this is my favorite one to use all around. This is the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strengthen Restore Leave-In Conditioner. This has shea butter, peppermint, and apple cider vinegar, which is really good for repair and dry and brittle hair. Apple cider vinegar cleanses and repair hair. So peppermint is really good for opening up the hair follicles and strengthening your hair. And we all know shea butter is a good retainer and brings moisture to the hair. So this is such a good one. And castor oil is also really good for replenishing and strengthening your hair so your hair can grow. So that's good for dry, brittle hair as well. So this is one of my favorites. Super cheap. It's like $11-12 no matter where you really get it. So I would recommend this one. This is another one I love. This is the Rose Water Smoothing a Leave-In Conditioner. This is more of a bit of a water-based, lightweight. I would recommend using this for like under your wash and goes. If you like to put a leave-in conditioner instead of a hair cream, this will be really good because sometimes creams can be real thick under a wash and go, especially if you're using a heavy styler. So I like to make sure, like, if I'm putting anything under my wash and go, either I'm going to moisturize my hair the night before, or if I'm doing it the day of, I'll do a lightweight leave-in conditioner, more of a water base, so it'll not only blend with the gel, but it'll still provide that moisture with the water in it and retaining it as well while I have that hard gel in it, or if I have a soft gel. So this is a really good one. It smells good, and you can also use this before your twist out too. So you can put this in your twist, like in your hair, and then add your cream on top of it and do a lock method. So I really do like this leave-in conditioner. It's really versatile. And my other favorite leave-in conditioner is a Camilla Rose Rosemary Oil Strengthening Leave-In Conditioner. This is really good for dry, brittle hair, strengthening your hair, and repairing your hair. Especially, this can go on your scalp too, so this is really good for scalp care and scalp treatment. This is an oil-based leave-in conditioner. You can put this under your wash and go, depending on how dry your hair is, or you can maybe do this with like your twist out, putting this under it, and then some mousse on top of it to hold it. But this can be a little bit heavy when it comes to like leave-in conditioner because it's an oil base, so sometimes it can get real slippery under gel, especially if you're using a soft gel. So it might come out more oily and heavy than it would if you were to use this for like your twist outs or styling other hairstyles, or putting this, like typically if I do a wash and go, I'll put this on my hair the night before, twist my hair up, go to sleep, and then probably like that following afternoonish, that's when I'll do my wash and go, and then that way the gel can blend better because my hair has time to absorb the oil and it's not like sitting on top and then adding gel on top of it. So this is a really good one. This is my favorite. I bought like 4 of these. This is my favorite out of all 3 of these leave-in conditioners. I feel like this does the best for my hair. This has my hair hydrated for 4 or 5 days long. After I put my twist outs in, like I use this for my twist outs and my hair stays hydrated. I'll even put some on and add it to the ends throughout my twist out when I'm wearing it like for a couple weeks. And this is just an amazing product, and it's only $9. Definitely worth it. When it comes to deep conditioners, These two are my favorite. These are Shea Moisture. This is the Bomb Repair Mask. This is good for dry, brittle hair, repairing your hair. And this is the Intense Manuka and Honey, which brings in moisture and repair in two good products. I love these. I use other deep conditioners, but these are my all-time favorite. These are the ones that are in rotation, that are consistently being bought, because it has not only repaired my hair, but it has protected my hair and strengthened my hair so I can continue to have length retention. Stylers, we think, okay, all gels dry the hair out. That's not true. There are some stylers out there that are on the oilier side with more moisture to it, more butters in it, that can hold moisture while still holding curls. Two that I really love is by the Dukes. I do use other gels, but some of those are more harder based, so I wanted to really bring out some styling gels for the girls who don't want that hard crunch, or who like the hard crunch but it's messing up their hair a little bit. It's not bringing back that moisture. So these two right here are really good for putting in your curls, defining your curls, and having a good hold, at the same time keeping your hair soft and moisturized. I can say the Honey Dip has more of a softer texture, so your curls will be really soft. I think this one has a more firmer hold, so you can still have a little bit of a crunch, or you can feel it, but it's not going to be as deep. But both of these are very moisturizing, good for stylers that'll protect your hair and not dry your hair out. And that's what's important, even because I understand you love to wear your curls, but sometimes your curls need to have moisture so the curls can stay popping longer. I've also had these two, and I've said that, like, I washed it and used it, and it lasted me like 3 to 4 days of a wash and go. So they also have longevity to it too. When it comes to hair creams and doing natural protective styles, or just wanting to do a hydration treatment on your hair, well, not much sort of a treatment, but hydrating your hair, I use the Donna's Recipes Extra Creamy Hair Cream. This is an amazing hair cream. My hair stayed moisturized for 2 to 3 days using this hair cream after twisting it. I didn't need to apply no product to it. I did also mix this with my leave-in conditioner, so I do recommend applying this with another product just so you can get more hydration to it, because this definitely is a good sealer. I also use my own hair cream. This is my Moringa Twist Butter, mainly for twisting hair. I do think that this is a really good product because it has water in it, which we know water is good for bringing moisture back to the hair. It has moringa. Moringa is good for strengthening. It has alma powder. We know alma powder is one of the best detanglers. So not only is this bringing back hydration and conditioning your hair, it's detangling it, softening it, and making it more manageable to use. So these are my two favorites, and I would recommend, you can get Donna's Recipe anywhere, and then you can get mine, of course, on my website, www.noiresthetics.com. This is my hair oil, my growth oil. I love this hair oil. Of course, this has a little bit of moringa in it. That's why it's a little bit more darker green. But this is good for bringing back your edges. This is also good for strengthening your scalp. And it's also good for maintaining a healthy scalp, because you always want to make sure your scalp is getting the proper vitamin and nutrients and not just over replenishing with oils. You have to make sure that your oils have some type of herb in it that's going to actually benefit the scalp. So I put this on my hair. No, I do not sell this oil. I might think about that in the near future, but this is just something that I do to incorporate my scalp health. I also use Sulfur 8, which I'll show in just 1 second. Sulfur 8 is something that I love on my scalp. Some people don't like it. It does have a medicated smell, but my dandruff has been completely gone using it. So this is the Sulfur 8. You can get this at Walmart, like $5 to $6. I put it on my scalp after every wash, just so throughout my styling and throughout my days of wearing my hair, I don't build up dandruff. And then whatever buildup I do build up is typically from the product or just having my hair in for a long time. But it's not itchy, it's not irritating. So this really works. Does have a medicated smell, but I honestly rather have medicated smell than have itchy, like burning, flaky scalp. So this is really good. And then I use this on my edges and on my ends. And I also sometimes use this as a hot oil treatment, like, because once a month I'll probably, do like a hot oil treatment, and I'll use that oil. But these are kind of my really basic creams that I use. I don't use a lot of creams because I make my own, number one. And the ones that I've had tried, they just they're not as creamy, and they kind of like thick, and then sometimes they get a little clumpy and like flaky in my hair. So this is another reason why I like Donna's Recipe, because I don't have that, and I don't have that with mine either. So I definitely recommend those for hair creams. Alright, you guys, so those were the products that I would use excuse me, for having a dry and brittle hair. I do find that these products have helped me along the way on my hair growth journey. It's helped me repair. It's also helped me protect and rebuild and re-strengthen my hair. So I find that continuously using these products has been a blessing. And of course, my hair cream is available on my website. It's good for styling. It's good for wearing under your wash and goes. It's good for wearing in protective style. It's also good for applying to your scalp. It's cooling. It's sensational. It has a lot of manageability. You can use it for detangling. You can use it for hydrating. You cannot use it for a hot oil treatment, but it does have a lot of properties that can benefit your hair. So definitely check out my website at www.noir-aesthetics.com.